where Canelo's people were very smart. Very smart. They're like Mayweather's people. Very smart at picking their spots. Very smart. Canelo people are going to do the same thing they did a few years ago when people wanted him to fight Triple G and he wasn't ready to fight him yet. And he knew it. And his people knew it. So they waited. They waited. And then all of a sudden, one day they surprised people. They said, okay, we're ready. You know why? Because they had watched Triple G with Daniel Jacobs, and it looked like there was some slippage. I think that Canelo's people saw the same thing, or at least they think they did, against Brown. It better be if it just looked like he didn't pull the trigger. But then he did later. But it just looked like he didn't pull the trigger early on. Maybe we saw it, maybe we didn't really see it. I don't know. He's 36 years old.
I can see the excuses already starting that Canelo's fighting Beterbiev past his prime. And I said this a couple of years ago when he was 35, 39, 36. He's going to be 37 this month. But yet, people still want to see the fight. But if Canelo wins, there's a built-in excuse. Beterbiev is past his prime. We saw slippage in the Marcus Brown fight. Still, Canelo remains the underdog in his fight. But if he wins the fight, Beterbiev is too old. We can't have it both ways. Teddy Atlas also mentioned Canelo's team is similar to Mayweather's team. They wait to see slippage in guys like Canelo did with Triple G, according to Teddy Atlas. And he also thought Triple G won both fights. I had Triple G win the first one. I had Canelo win the second one. He is saying that Canelo makes the fights when he sees slippage. He doesn't make the fights when people want him. This is the same guy that said Canelo is not undisputed at 168 until he beats Beterbiev. And I even heard some people say if Canelo's gonna fight Macabo, and I respect their opinion, why can't he fight Alexander Usyk if he moves back down to cruiserweight? But on the same token, Alexander Usyk is 35 years old, or be 35 years old in a couple of weeks. If he was to fight Canelo, but I don't think it's gonna happen. No way I don't think it's gonna happen. That'll be next year, and Alexander Usyk will be 36 years old. Would they say Canelo's fighting an old Usyk too? Would that be the built-in excuse? And Usyk is a heavyweight. See how ridiculous it's getting? Meanwhile, fighters like Andre Benavidez, Charlo are getting passed. They can fight who they want to fight. But since Canelo's fighting Macabo, as they say, and we know it's for a 5th division title, and he's going to move back down. But that doesn't make difference to some people. If he's fighting Macabo, he might as well fight Usyk and Fury, right? While Jamal Charlo fights guys like Brian Adams, and Demetrius Andrade is talking about moving up, ducking his mandatory in Janabek, and becoming the WBO mandatory at 168, which is Canelo for right now. I say for right now because I don't see Canelo coming back down to 168. But I have no problem with none of that. But let's keep it 100. If we're going to criticize Canelo, let's criticize the rest. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.